Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Abbiani, and as you can see, I'm actually recording from my own room for once. This does not, however, mean that I have internet at my house again. This actually just means that I was able to get on my neighbor's account again. Remember, say thank you, Blackjack's neighbor, in the comments. Also, it is almost 7 p.m. because I had to see the doctor today, and then I was on the bus for several hours. Far longer than it should have been. All of that to basically say, yeah, the pain in your toe is because your shoes aren't wide enough. So I had to sit with my too narrow shoes. Anyway. I considered wearing one of my Komori-Con shirts today, but instead I'm wearing one of my, unity and love and power and justice for everyone. So yeah, there we go. I also think I may have been spoiled on the winner of this battle, or rather specifically the loser of this battle, because in the Death Battle Discord, I did not even look at the part where people actually talk about it. I looked at the announcements, and someone posted something about a podcast, and they had a character with RIP next to them. So, if I was spoiled for that, I'm going to be pissed. I mean, even if it turns out they made it earlier, and oh, that's the one that just happened to lose. I don't know. Still, because it's an announcement for a podcast that hasn't been recorded yet. So, anyway, season finale. I watched the first season of My Hero. I still haven't seen any Naruto. I know I said a while ago that I would be watching that, but yeah, I found out actually Naruto's English voice actress is also Alexis Hilden in Valkyria Chronicles 2. So that was really kind of stunning. Because I always thought that Alexis had the same voice actress as Naoko from Persona 4, but I guess not. Alright.
Let's be real. Superheroes with super strength are like rabbits. They're everywhere.
But when a hero uses that strength to inspire others, they truly stand out from the crowd.
Yay!
Like All Might, the symbol of peace from My Hero Academia.
And Might Guy, master of ninja combat and bushy brows from Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Nah, 3D.
Imagine a world where superpowers are common, so-called quirks, which can be trained at distinguished academies in hopes of becoming a superhero.
We had a
I know what you're
superhero in my town
If
for a while.
everyone's got a power, then no one is super, right? Except most quirks are
By
really
which I mean,
lame, like a
he,
balloon face or
dressed up
stretchy
in a
eyeballs.
superhero type outfit
Ew.
and handed out
Even
blankets
then, there
and
are
stuff
some
to them.
unlucky few who don't have any
Still.
quirk at all. You may already know one of these quirkless, Izuku Midoriya. But before him, there came another, one who would change the world.
Hey, we can
His
actually
name
see his
is
eyes.
Toshinori Yagi.
Toshinori wasn't a pushover, though. Even without a superpower, he wanted to become the symbol of peace. And thanks to pro hero Nana Shimura, he found a way.
Shimura's quirk had the unique ability to be directly passed on to a new user, and she
Cool.
saw something special in Toshinori. And so, he became the next bearer of One for All.
An ultra-powerful quirk that let him become that symbol of peace with a never-ending smile on his face. All Might!
I am here!
Now a truly remarkable hero, All Might quickly rose through the
He's
local rankings,
49?
but fame wasn't
Goodness. He's 7'2"? Golly. Okay.
the reward he sought. He legitimately just wanted to help people.
Yeah, just...
Hang on. Okay, no, it is on that one. There we go.
Look at that big old grin. That's not just for show. He keeps his smile up to make sure the people around him feel safe. And with his powers, why wouldn't they?
All Might can punch with enough force to change the weather, even creating a massive storm once.
It's raining. Holy crap. He changed the weather.
He can jump so high, people mistake him for flying. You might say they're taking a flying leap in logic.
But along with super strength, One for All includes powers like improved durability, stamina, and speed.
All Might has no problem taking huge hits and fighting villainy in the blink of an eye.
Well, he had a
And thanks to
problem.
his training at UA High School, All Might molded his quirk into an incredible fighting style.
With moves named after the United States? I thought this dude was
Detroit isn't a
Japanese.
state!
Well, it's likely a nod to how the US essentially created the modern superhero, like Superman. America's got a sort of superhero monopoly going on.
If I had a quirk like that, I'd name my moves after food. California roll!
Oh my god, it worked!
Going for two. Lobster roll!
Why
Anyway, there's a ton of different smashes in All Might's arsenal, covering all sorts of
Detroit
states and cities,
isn't a
from
state.
Nebraska to Detroit to the Carolinas.
And most of their names actually do describe their results to a certain extent. For example,
Wow.
his Texas and Oklahoma smashes both create variations of tornadoes.
Ah,
Those two states are smack dab in the crossfire of real-life Tornado Alley. Coincidence? Probably not.
Of course, many of his attacks create targeted gusts of wind, but every smash does have its own unique form of delivery, such as how the Missouri smash is a karate chop, and the New Hampshire smash is a reverse attack meant to send All Might rocketing through the air.
But
okay.
he's got one mega-sized move that goes beyond all that, or as he calls it, plus ultra. So friggin' hardcore! The United States of Smash! Yes, I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. Oh, God, I love that move.
But he's Japanese.
America! God, United States of motherfucking Smash, yeah!
To determine the power of this epic blow, let's find the volume of the resulting whirlwind by comparing its size to the nearby buildings.
Okay.
Applying the standard height of 3 meters per floor, the whirlwind appears to be at least 2,200 meters tall, giving it a volume of over 10 billion cubic meters. To create a
Okay.
tornado that large, All Might's strike must have equaled a force of over 11,000 tons of TNT.
That's insane! He's got the power of an atomic bomb in his bare fist!
He's also fast enough to run down this stairway in less than half a second. A feat
Ooh.
which, given the distance measured, means he can move 29 times faster than sound.
He's in the same league as the supervillain Gigantomachia, who blew up a mountain, and he punched this
5,000 meters in 30 seconds. Punch Nomu 300 times in 10 seconds. Tickbarker goes Gullah Blast point blank. Is that the, exploding kid with the bad attitude? Survived being punched through a city. Okay. Cool.
Nomu guy's so hard, he pulled a Team Rocket. Looks like Nomu's blasting off again!
With so
It actually
much
did the
power,
little-
All Might remain the #1 hero for years. Unfortunately,
Even if they
success
added the sound
doesn't
effects, it
last
didn't
forever.
really-
Yeah, he got into a fight that was a bit bigger than even he could handle, and got injured pretty bad.
So bad, in fact, it became difficult for him to use his powers, and drastically limited his full strength.
But hey, don't worry, for Death Battle, we look at each character's peak performance across their whole life.
Right,
Yeah.
when fighting Nomu, All Might claimed that what he pulled off in 300 punches, he could have previously done with just 5.
Back in my heyday, 5 hits would have been enough to knock that guy out. But today it took more than 300 mighty blows.
Taken literally, this means All Might at his best was 60 times more powerful.
But even as a
Alright.
crippled old man, he held on to the #1 spot for a long time. Not because he was taking out more bad guys than the competition, but because he was just so goddamn heroic.
At least until he could find a new successor with a smile on his face. A shining example of what it means to be a true hero, just like himself.
Have no fear, students. Because I am here.
In Konohagakure, the
ties are
village hidden in the
expensive,
leaves,
dumbass.
ninja train to use the mysterious arts of ninjutsu and genjutsu.
It's basically ninja magic. Everything from shooting fireballs to messing with your brain.
But some ninja just aren't suited to these difficult techniques. During young Rock Lee's time at the academy, he feared his lacking in these arts
little
meant he would never
Cyrus.
accomplish his dream of becoming a ninja.
And then he met the one, the only, the bushy Might Guy.
Hey, what's shaking? How you doing, everybody? Life treating you good?
Guy is one of the most respected and powerful ninja among the Hidden Leaf, but he certainly didn't start out that way.
Yeah, he and his dad could never really make all that ninja magic work for them, so they decided to focus on
Graduated
the one
age
thing they were
7.
good at.
Nice. His real name is Maito Guy. Seriously.
Punching people.
This is taijutsu, or the ninja art of hand-to-hand combat.
Cool.
Dedicating himself to this form over all else, Guy soon became a master in the taijutsu style Strong Fist.
Which translates to punching people really, really hard. It's a
Go-
fighting style that
Ow.
is literally all about breaking bones. Yeah, I'll take that over ninja magic, thank you.
That's not to say Guy couldn't perform ninja magic. He's just not very skilled in it. At all.
Yeah, like a bunch of ninja can summon cool shit like tracking hounds or giant toads. Guy can summon a turtle. And that's about it.
But mastering the Strong
This is a
Fist
giant
style
turtle.
is a testament to Guy's ability.
Evening elephant. Daytime tiger, morning peacock, reverse lotus. Are we
Only
sure
the
this isn't
toughest people
advanced
in the
yoga?
world can use it at all. Otherwise, it's super dangerous. That's the big thing with Guy's style. Because he's gotta make up for not having ninja magic, everything he does
that
comes
was
with
a
a
peacock.
big risk.
That's nice.
Especially his ultimate technique.
Right, Guy's father Might Guy was instrumental in helping him achieve the goal of becoming a, quote, splendid ninja. But he also taught him a skill which would prove to be both of their undoing. The 8 Gates.
Wait. Someone named their kid Might Die? What are you, just hedging your bets for the future?
I mean, Dai is dead.
Well, then I guess they called it.
The 8 Gates refer to the pathways within the human body which contain the flow.
Okay, people in the chat were saying that if Might Guy wins, it'll be because of the 8th gate. So, is this in order?
Chakra, the life energy ninja use for their techniques.
And, to live.
To simplify, by opening each gate, Guy essentially removes inhibitors on his body, greatly increasing his power, speed, and capabilities.
The first few gates are kinda safe, unlocking 100% of the body's ability. The second one even heals you a bit. But once you get past number 4, things start getting real messy.
Alright.
At this point, Guy suffers horrible pain and severe muscle
mass
tearing.
of
While the
pain
power
and
increase is certainly
weakness.
worth the risk in a difficult fight, it's likely to put the user in the hospital afterward.
After opening the 6th gate, he can move so fast his punches ignite the air around him, meaning he can shoot fireballs from his fists.
That would be the morning peacock technique. To ignite the hydrogen in the air, Guy must be swinging at speeds more than 40,000
Wasn't
kilometers
it?
per hour. That's over
looked
5
like it was
times
swimming
faster than the
peacock tails in
X-15
the-
rocket jet, the
the water.
fastest airplane in the modern world.
But I guess
And
it
once
would be.
he opens the 7th gate, he can perform Daytime Tiger, where he throws a giant tiger's face at you. Hell yeah! This beautiful beast is strong enough to blow up an island. Awesome.
Hang on a sec. Go back like 1 second.
Beast is strong enough to blow up an
Okay. Come on. These guys ate your gates move. The Hirodora, the afternoon tiger. Hirodora. Pretty new name for a jutsu. That master guy sort of sound like a young shinobi, not an old fart.
Awesome.
While opening the 7th gate would prove fatal for
Toro
most
was
ninja,
tiger.
Guy is strong enough and skilled enough to wield it without such concern. However,
Interesting.
when it comes to the final gate, there is no going back.
With the 8th gate of death, Guy's power explodes. His blood boils, evaporating from his body. Yeah, if you thought that was some Super Saiyan
Dead.
energy aura around him there, think again. It's his blood burning through his skin. Hardcore. Gross.
Dang.
but hardcore.
In this mode, Guy can perform the speedy evening elephant technique, but his most impressive ability is, without a doubt, Night Guy.
Okay, Might Guy, Might Die, and Night Guy? Who's coming up with this shit?
This attack was powerful enough to decimate Madara, one of the deadliest villains in the Naruto universe.
Okay,
Madara
I'm
could
sorry.
take on Naruto,
I get that
who had enough chakra to
Day
blow a
Man,
hole through
Night
the
Man
moon.
thing.
Sure, Night Guy's still not as powerful as Naruto once the kid goes all gold and glowy, but it's definitely above Jiraiya's big ball gun carving up a mountain, or Obito raising up a giant tree like a crazy reverse lumberjack.
Despite all this risk, Guy proved himself an equal to some of the greatest ninja of the Hidden League, including his longtime rival Kakashi, who was fast enough to catch lightning from a distance. Measuring the space Kakashi had to cover here and the speed of lightning itself, he must have moved over 700,000 meters per second.
Okay.
More than 2,000 times faster than sound.
But in the end, even though he knew the 8th gate meant the
Survived the 8th gate with help. Well, that's good he survived. Okay. Casually shattered giant stone blocks. Cool. Now, with help, does that mean, like, some sort of blood transfusion going on constantly? Or does that mean just other people were helping him fight?
ultimate sacrifice, he did it anyway like a boss to protect his friends. He did get lucky though, cause Ninja Jesus showed up to keep him alive. Good timing. No wonder he's always got a smile on his face.
But handicapped from then on, Guy's days of combat were finally over. At least for the time being. Still, even if this was to be his last mission, Guy had already found a worthy successor. A shining example of what it means to be a splendid ninja, just like himself.
Dynamic entry!
Boink.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, you can get a superhero for yourself to protect your computer and online data, and it's called ExpressVPN.
ExpressVPN.
Okay. Now, like I said, I may have been spoiled, so I'm going to refrain from saying anything here about, like, who I think will win. But then again, I just noticed something in the corner here. Add in 5. Why? At least time it so it's before the clash part. Come on. Oh my god. Anyway, but he can only really survive this, you know, if Ninja Jesus shows up. But if he can, you know, if he can outlive All Might just even by a couple of seconds, you know, that's kind of I don't know. The problem is they both have, like, consequences of their, No, because All Might is going to be before he gets literally gutted, and thus, you know, gets the scrawny... Bleh. I heard Kaji Tang is playing All Might, and I think that's pretty awesome. He's been in a lot of things. He was Looker in Pokemon Generations. He's also the original voice for Detective Pikachu. Well, the original English voice. Might as well just start on this. Trying to get to know your enemy there?
Tactics. Play it now, for free. You know League of Legends, right? Well, it's nothing like...
Skip ad!
Don't worry. I am here.
Frickin' just trying to move it up here.
So cool! The amazing costume, those bursting muscles, that magnificent hair. You must be a worthy opponent. For an arm wrestling contest.
I accept your challenge.
Fight!
I can't lose. I have the power of youth on my side.
You're inspiring, but no one can defeat the symbol of peace. Incredible. Let's take this up a notch.
Give me your best shot. I won't hold back. That's a promise.
Wow.
Dynamic entry.
Nice.
They're gonna let machismo get the better of them, aren't they?
Texas. You can take a hit well, but what are you really made of?
Internal organs, which is, you know, more than I can say for you in a little bit. In camp, not. I asked Netbug, so how is he alive if he doesn't have a stomach? And she goes, they never talk about it. I'm digging the camera angles, but I could do without the frequent slowdown. I know it's done on a lot of modern media, but that doesn't mean that you guys have.
You're splendid, but I'll show you exactly how hard I've worked. Sixth gate of joy, open!
Sixth gate? He's already at sixth?
New Hampshire!
Outfit's getting real ripped up.
Seventh gate, open!
Seventh?
Daytime tiger!
Jeez, you're speeding through them, my man.
This is nothing for a hero like me.
How strong is he without any of his powers? Like,
United States of Smash!
like before he... Ooh.
Never give up. Eighth gate of death, open.
Because the guy is freaking ripped. Like, what's his lift and everything? How much could the man hoist?
More. Bring it on!
Got some evil Ryu action going on in the chest there.
Shine! Go beyond! Ultra!
Mouth animation on that was really pathetic.
Good fight. Let's do it again.
Okay.
KO!
Looks like All Might might not be all right.
Well, All Might was an incredibly powerful and
Yeah, I
inspiring
got spoiled
hero.
on it.
But then
I
again,
was
the
gonna
same
say
could
that.
be said for Guy.
All Might was
I gotta
super
say, the
strong,
background
with
on
plenty of
this was
good
my
training.
favorite
Without
part.
his gates, Guy wouldn't have stood a chance.
Right, keep in mind that each of All Might's
It
feats we
wasn't
covered were
until seeing the
performed
buildings
while he
that
was
made
in
me
an
realize
injured
that
state.
wasn't,
So for
like,
this comparison, we multiplied
actual
each result by
location.
60 as per All Might's own estimation of his power.
For example, remember how he was similar to Gigantomachia, who busted a hole through a freaking mountain?
By scaling the
Okay.
mountain to the pine trees beneath it, it's easy to deduce the blast necessary for this would be about 2.5 gigatons of TNT.
Alright.
With the multiplier, that would be 150 gigatons in All Might's prime. That's 3,000 times stronger than the biggest nuke that's ever been set off.
But here's the thing,
Alright.
even with the multiplier, we know Guy was faster. And while they've both learned to fight a wide variety of opponents, Guy was trained all his life and boasted a more versatile set of abilities and techniques.
So with that much speed and skill, Guy already had a pretty good advantage.
Look at
So
that!
long
I
as he
thought they
could
had,
hit
like,
All Might
taken their
harder than
cameras
All
out
Might
to
could
a
hit
real
him.
forest
So to
and then,
answer
like,
that,
mapped it
let's
all
check
in.
their strongest attacks.
All Might's greatest known feat would be the moment his smash created created a massive storm, one that extended beyond the horizon. By taking the average mass of a thunderstorm, which is huge, and the 10 seconds it took for All Might Smash to create it, this comes out to a little over 24 gigatons of TNT. In his prime, this punch would equal over 1,440 gigatons.
Okay.
28,000 times stronger than the biggest nuke from just one punch. Holy hell!
Unfortunately, it's impossible to lock down a specific number in this way for Guy's strongest attack, Night Guy. However, we can scale him to similar characters we know to be at lesser levels. In this case, base form Naruto.
God damn, we can never get away from this little twerp, can we?
Well, Night
Yeah,
Guy did
probably
serious damage to Madara, whom Naruto's normal abilities stood no chance against. Obviously, Naruto gains a lot more power when he accesses Sage Mode, Kurama's Chakra, Six Paths powers, etc. But Night Guy is certainly more powerful than Naruto's base form at the end of the series.
You know that hole in the moon we mentioned? That was made by pulling all of Naruto's base chakra out of his body and blowing it up. And I mean all of it.
Most of his chakra has been siphoned off.
We've actually covered this before, and that
She
blast
said
was
most
480
of it.
petatons of TNT. What's a petaton, you ask? Well, it's a whole lot bigger than a gigaton, that's for sure.
Simply put, the gap in power put Guy several leagues above All Might. Also, Guy's superior speed ensured All Might couldn't avoid such a blow when it really mattered.
Like, you know, in a fight to the death. And yeah, Guy using the 8th gate means he'll die later, but he still won the battle before that would happen. And that's still a victory.
All Might was
I know a
remarkably
lot of people
powerful
think
and
that
certainly
about
a challenge
Joker
for
versus
Guy.
Sweet
But
Tooth,
with his
too.
gates
But I don't know, I
open,
think
Guy
Joker
had the
would
speed,
survive that, too.
versatility, and power to take him out for good.
It was a mighty tough battle for all, but All Might wasn't a match for one powerful guy.
The winner is Might Guy.
And they're not going to tell us about next time because it's going to be next season.
Hey, thanks for joining us for
Unless
another
they actually
season of
do.
Death Metal. Don't go away. We're about to reveal when the next season
they
starts.
actually
If you
are.
want the battle track from this episode, you can get it in the link below, or you can check out more videos right over there.
Hang on. Yep. No. 20 episodes. Yeah. 2 weeks. Did they tell us? Oh, no, 20 episodes. How many did this one have? Let me look that up. Playlist. Playlist. Okay. 16. Yeah, so we had Aquaman versus Namor, Mega Man Battle Royale, Black Widow versus Widowmaker, Captain Marvel versus Shazam. I saw Shazam, by the way. Good movie. Wario versus DDD, Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, Weiss versus Mitsuru, Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon, Aang versus Edward Elric, Ghost Rider versus Lobo, Dragonzord versus Mechagodzilla, Sasuke versus Hiei, Ganondorf versus Dracula, Mob versus Tatsumaki, Deadpool versus Mask, and this one. So yeah, we're going to be getting more than we did last year, this year. Blah, blah. Yeah, I feel like the animation was kind of mixed. It was like, did they have different teams animating each character? Because I kind of feel like Might Guy's animation was a lot better than All Might's. Like, a lot better. And although I'm really impressed by the background people, that was fantastic. Oh. All of this because you couldn't get a freaking arm wrestle going. Okay, well, it was fun. Who do you guys want to see next season? I mean, I know that's just basically asking who do you guys want to see, period, but who do you guys want to see next season? I know there are a couple battles they've confirmed. One of them I think was, was it Dio versus Alucard or something? Yeah, I think it was. There was Galactus versus Unicron. That was confirmed years ago. And because it hasn't shown up yet, everyone is expecting it would be the season finale here. What's another one? I think they've confirmed Ruby Rose is going to be in one, but one, that's kind of a given. And two, I don't remember if it was said who she would fight. I just want someone from a Final Fantasy before 7. Especially from 6. Please. Please. uh, apparently there's another Pokemon in a fight that is apparently someone on the cast's favorite. But we don't know what that means. Suspicion is that it may be Greninja, though. And again, with Galactus versus Unicron being confirmed years ago at a convention, we don't know when any of these are going to pop up. Even if they come out and say, "Oh yeah, there's going to be this, and this," being very specific as far as who, it doesn't tell us when. So, gosh, the wrinkles are really screwing up my physiognomy here. So anyway, I have dinner in the oven and I should go check on that. So I want to thank you guys for sharing this season with me. It's been a lot of fun, even with all the difficulties about my internet and all of that, and me not knowing who half these characters are. I mean, I've heard of all of them. Goodness knows I couldn't tell the Mega Man apart, but I'd heard of all of them. Goodness, going back a bit. I think the last character I hadn't heard of was Lucy. But, I heard of her series. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm hoping next season brings us, some fun matches. Good animation. I'm hoping it brings some nice voice acting. Yeah. I'm hoping for a lot of good stuff. And I'm hoping it brings me some freaking internet, but that's independent of this. So until next time, I'm Blackjack Aviani, and you're not